If I'm going to be honest, I think console wars is one of the stupidest things in the gaming community right now. And if you've been in my channel before, you know that I've actually talked about this in the past. But today we have an article coming to us from The Verge that says Xbox head Phil Spencer says console tribalism is one of the worst things about our industry. And honestly, I could not agree with him anymore. But let's do it. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I actually have made a video talking about the console wars in the past, and I'll leave that link in the description below if you do want to see a little bit of a throwback. But the article here says Microsoft and Sony are often considered direct rivals in the game space, competing for players through new consoles and exclusive games. Brand loyalty and console wars for some players dictates whether they'll grab a PlayStation or an Xbox. But Microsoft's real threat isn't Sony, Nintendo, or any other company, says their head of gaming, Phil Spencer. We're in the entertainment business. The biggest competitor we have is apathy over the products and services and games that we build. Speaking to The Verge, Spencer says he finds toxic brand loyalty to be distasteful, and he despises the idea that companies like Microsoft, quote, have to see others fail in order to achieve their goals. And this is the exact same way that I feel about the console wars. One of the key things that I read there in the article is toxic brand loyalty. And that's the problem that we face now in the current gaming community is the fact that there's so many customers or so many fans. And here's the thing. I want to make one thing very clear. It's perfectly fine if you're a fan of Sony or if you're a fan of whatever company, right? Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, whatever the case may be. That's perfectly fine. If you're a fan, be a fan. But don't be a toxic fan. Don't be just a blind sheep that just praises the company or praises your favorite product regardless of whatever they may be doing. Be a fan, but be a critical fan. Be the type of fan that wants to see your company do better, even if that means you have to get out of your comfort zone, even if that means that they have to change a few things in the way they work things. Be the fan that can call out your favorite product, call out your favorite company when they're messing up. Don't be the fan that just blindly follows and just blindly praises every single thing that they do, because at the end of the day, you're going to make yourself look ignorant and you're going to make yourself look stupid, and it just doesn't help the overall cause, in the bigger picture. It doesn't help the gaming community at all. And this is the problem. We've seen so many people, and I've personally seen them too in social media, just toxically defending these companies, and that's the problem. That toxic brand loyalty. At the end of the day, let's be real. They don't give a shit about you. You think Sony, you think Microsoft, these huge ass corporations, they don't care about you. They don't know you, and you don't know them. So there's no point in blindly defending a company to the point where you're going to be toxic about it, or to the point where you're going to insult people over the internet about it, because at the end of the day, they don't even know you and they don't even care about you. So it's stupid to make yourself look like an idiot in that way. But going forward here in the article, Phil Spencer said, when a team releases something into the market, for the world to tear it apart on the internet, it's just such a brave thing for a team to do. And I'm never going to vote against any creative team or any creative product, or for any product team, to do poorly because I have a competitive product. It's not in me. And I don't actually think it helps us in the long run in the industry. And this is exactly what I'm saying. And even Phil Spencer, who's the head of gaming at Xbox, which, as we all know, is one of the huge gaming giants in the gaming community right now, if he can be against console wars, if he can openly say, look, I don't want to vote against someone else because I don't want to see anyone else fail. That's pretty much what he's saying in this article. He's saying that there's no point in trying to make everything be like, be a battle. There's no point in trying to say, okay, if we don't completely destroy our competition, we don't win. No, that's not the point. The point is to just do your best in this market, to just do your best in this huge ass industry, because at the end of the day, Microsoft and Sony, they have other assets of making their money. They don't just need the gaming space, but obviously the gaming market is a billion-dollar industry year in and year out, so it is a huge asset. But at the same time, if Phil Spencer can openly say this, if he can openly be against the console wars, there's no reason why a stupid fan who knows nothing about how the company works, knows nothing about how to run a corporation, there's no reason why a stupid fan like that who just blindly follows the company can't also just dismiss the console wars and just ignore that shit. Because at the end of the day, like Phil Spencer said in the article, it doesn't help the industry and it doesn't help us in the long run. But he also said here, but there is a core that just really hates the other consumer product. Man, that's just so off-putting to me. To me, it's one of the worst things about our industry. And that is where I'm going to stop reading, and I'm going to leave the article fully linked in the description below so you guys can go ahead and read it on your own time. But again, Phil Spencer is just repeating what I've been trying to say, and the overall point that I want to make with this video, which is that a company doesn't need, like for example, Sony and Microsoft, they don't need to see the other guy completely fail and completely be destroyed to be a success. At the end of the day, we're so lucky to have these two companies. We're so lucky to have Sony, which is another multi-billion-dollar company year in and year out, and Microsoft, which is the same thing. And if you like Nintendo, we're so lucky to have these three gaming giants that provide us with amazing stories and amazing games. And at the end of the day, even though they don't know us, even though they don't care about us, I am grateful that we can enjoy what they make for us. At the end of the day, I know it's a business. I know they don't care about us, but I'm grateful that we have them. And for me to just blindly follow either company, it just doesn't make sense to me. But I want to ask you something. If you are someone who does participate in the console wars and does defend some company just, blindly, let me know why. I'm genuinely curious as to why anybody who openly accepts that they participate in the console wars. I really want to know why you do, and I really want to see what your way of thinking is, because I still just can't wrap my head around it. But at the end of the day, look, whether you defend either company, I think we can all agree that we just want to see everyone have fun with gaming, because at the end of the day, that's what gaming is all about. Having fun, making memories with your friends, making memories even by yourself, playing amazing single player experiences, just having a good time, having fun, losing your stress, not worrying about anything, just escaping for a little bit and just having a good time. Because at the end of the day, that's what gaming is all about. It's not about making everything a war, trying to compete and trying to say that a certain company is better than another company or a certain product is better than another product. It's not about that at all. The business aspect of gaming, yes, we all know that gaming now is $1 billion industry, like I mentioned earlier, year in and year out, but that business side of everything, it doesn't apply to us. It doesn't apply to the fans. It applies to the corporations. Let them handle that. And unless they're being, toxic and participating in any type of console wars, there's no reason why a fan that knows nothing about a corporation, who knows nothing about how to run a company, there's no reason why a fan who knows nothing about that should participate in it. But at the end of the day, we always know that there's going to be those huge groups of people that just don't want to listen, just want to keep doing what they're doing. So at the end of the day, this is just something we have to continue to try and keep fighting in the gaming community. But my name is Nico. Thank you so much to everybody for watching this video. If you like what I had to say, if you agree with me, leave a like. If you didn't, then don't. Make sure to subscribe and hit the post notifications bell so you guys can actually get notified every time I upload a video. And with all that being said, thank you so much to everyone for watching. You already know what to do. I'll see all of you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed what you just saw, and if you did, again, consider hitting the subscribe button and the post notifications bell. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Twitch at TameNico on both. The links to both of those will be in the description below. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch every Monday and Saturday starting at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see all of you there, but now I will see all of you in the next one.